Marty, a week to get ready for this fixture against Sunderland, who are first in the league, having played Burnley, who are second in the league. I know you won't ever get too excited about a draw in a game of football, but what confidence has the group taken from going to Burnley and competing to get that point?
I think the most important for the players and for the whole staff was to see that we could, despite some adversity, some setbacks in the situation where we are in terms of injuries, in terms of almost last second situations, we were strong enough to compete against a very good team, and that's the part that I would like to take from this game.
And in terms of the approach, it was not a typical Martí Cifuentes approach, but is that a case of needs must because of the challenges that the division serves up?
We knew that we were playing against a team that is strong, that has quality players, and we knew that it will be probably a game where possession will be high for them. We will never be happy when they dominate the game the way they did in terms of possession, in terms of how deep we were defending. But at the same time, we knew that we could really hurt them in the transition. The part that we are not satisfied, because it was a lot of positive from this game to take, a clean sheet, that is the first of the season, which is a very important news for us. The feeling that Paul was not very busy, he had not big save in this game despite the control. Perhaps the thing that we want to improve is that in these game scenarios, in these situations of the game, that it can happen as well, some parts of different games, we need to be even better on building these counter-attacks, because we got almost a clear situation with Smithy just in the beginning of the game, but we had more possibilities to build that kind of what we call this counter, this first pass moment. And I think that there is a lot of positive from this game, and then some other things that we will learn from it.
And Ilias Chair came through 80 minutes of action. Do you feel he's getting closer to his best now? Obviously, he was out for 3 months. It's going to take time.
Yeah, and we spoke about it, and we spoke that he knows that. Perhaps I mentioned before that it will not be that easy, that when Ilias is coming, he will be our saver, he will score a hat-trick every game, because that's not the reality of a player that has been, as you said, 3 months off, and it's not the reality of this league for any player. So we need just to help him the same way that he will help the team, and he's helping the team already. Perhaps not with the regular things that he does by creating a lot of chance and so on, but he's working a lot and he's getting into the pace. So I said many times, he's one of the best players of the league, and he will be again. So it's just helping him to get to this rhythm, and it was very positive the way he worked. The way he's helping the team now at this moment with his 80 minutes was excellent.
And in terms of Sunderland, they've won 9 of their 12 league games. They're 5 points clear at the top of the league. Have they surprised you?
No, because they have a lot of quality. They have a lot of talent in the team, and it's true that they started really, really strong. But with young teams as they are, it can happen. Sometimes it clicks, and they can go through these kind of trends. We need to be ready. They're a very good team. They are now as you say, in a sweet moment. Everything that they are doing at high level. And if we want the 3 points, we need to really make sure that we perform at our best level.
They're in confident mood at the moment, obviously winning their last 3 games as well. How do you think they will approach this game? Do you expect it to be quite open because of how aggressive they will be?
They're a team that has a good balance in between players that are very technical in smaller spaces, players that can as well attack deep blocks, but at the same time they are very good at the transitions. They're a team that has the pace, that has the players, because I said when you look at the front 3 and the 2 players that play usually behind them in this 4-3-3, almost all of them but Patrick Roberts are very young, 21, 22, and the oldest one out of Patrick. So I think that they are a very good team in that capacity to run, to create chances, to attack with a lot of players. What we need to make sure is that we stop the trend. Easy like that. Sometimes, and I know that very well because in Spain as well, we sometimes play against teams that are very young, from Real Madrid B team, Barcelona B team, and they can go through amazing trends, and suddenly it can change very quick. It's the same during the games actually. We need to make sure that we play our cards well, and be aware that they are in a good moment.
And in terms of injury news, Morgan Fox and Kadi Dembele were unable to play last weekend. Colback, Frey, Morrison and Powell have all recently been out. What can you tell us in terms of who's most likely to be available for you?
Yeah, all of them are following obviously their individual plans, progressing well according to what the medical team established for them. And it's true that there are very good news regarding both Liam Morrison, who started to train with the team already this week, showing confidence, looking good. So obviously now we need to build a little bit more on him to be ready to compete official games. But he's getting very close. And then Morgan Fox, we think that he will be ready hopefully very soon. So it was not a big injury, just a muscular feeling on the adductor. But obviously we need to be careful. But at the same time, it doesn't look a big one. So yeah, hopefully these are the two that will be closer. Then Ken Polish as well, following the program at very good pace and feeling very positive about the next week. So we'll see how this progresses.
And you said after the Burnley game that sometimes adversity such as that is something that you have to deal with, and at the moment obviously there's some key players from your squad not available. Do you just see that as the opportunity for others to take that chance that they're waiting for?
100%. I think that in the situation where we are, the biggest mistake we could make is just to feel sorry for ourselves. That will never give us points, but the opposite, to make sure that we go again and again and again, because that's the only way that you can achieve things in life and in football. So I'm a big believer about when things are not going your way, you just need to try it harder, be calm, believe in ourselves, and yeah, we have fantastic group of players, even young players contributing a lot. And now it's time to be together and believe in what we are doing. And yeah, hopefully when the players that now we are missing, that obviously are very important, they will come and give us even more help. But now is the moment where we need to believe in what we are doing and believe in everyone, and not complain or not feel sorry, because that's not the way.
And QPR fans have shown that they come out in their numbers, particularly during times of adversity. They're doing it again this weekend. It's going to be a full house against Sunderland. How key a role do they have to play, and how much are you looking forward to hopefully giving them something to go home with a smile on their faces about?
I know that it was a lot of expectations, and the mood has been a bit up and down, which I think it's part as well of the history of this club. I know that last season they were there in really tough moments. I think that now they can sense that we need them in these adversities. Is when we need to be together, and yeah, I'm sure that they will help us a lot. And in a game like this, when we play against the team that is at the top of the table, I think that these are the moments when the QPR supporters really show up. So looking forward to make sure that we build something good together tomorrow, and we can get 3 points.